we're going to run through a little trigger ball routine that I love to be able to do pre-gym session. It's a great opportunity to just check in on the body, see if all those kilometers and miles you've been doing in your training have been taking a toll. And if anything is really screaming at you, it's a good opportunity to check in on it and do something about it before it becomes a full-blown injury. This in and of itself is not going to solve anything, but it is just a great chance to be able to get into some of those overused tissues and give them a chance just to calm down before you train. So I like to start from the ground up. We're going to get into the feet. If we're doing lots of running, cycling, field sport stuff, it's really just going to jack up the bottom of the soles of the feet, the calves and everything that attaches there. And if we don't give that some love and massage and give it an opportunity just to calm down, then it can become full-blown issue like plantar fasciitis or some Achilles tendon issues. So addressing that is great to be able to do pre-session, and if we do it at the start of our gym, we're more likely to get it done. All right, so starting at the bottom of the feet, we're just going to massage out these areas here. What we're looking for is any sore spots. We spend a little bit longer, but we want to start at the base of the big toe, rolling through to the arch, and we can kind of explore out into the little pinky toes, cross the bones a little bit. And if you find any nasty spots, pin it. Big breath in as you exhale. Just add some movement into that, trying to get the muscles in there just to calm down a bit by giving a little bit of self-massage. All right, then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to take a seat. What we can do is just start to roll in around the calves. Again, if you find any nasty spots, pin it, put a bit of extra pressure on top if you need. It's good there, side to side. We can work around into the front of the shin. We're just searching for tight spots here. So if you find any nasty spots, we can add some rotation, inversion, eversion on the ankle here. Once we get from there, with both sides obviously, we're going to come up into the hips. So two areas on the hips that we're going to address with the ball. First one, TFL or hip flexors. As you come around to the front and side, up into the crease of the hip, it's that muscle that bulges as we start to bring our knee up towards our chest. So we're going to get a ball there, and then once we go from that spot, we're going to wrap around onto the back and start to get into some of our glute muscles and hip stabilizers. Way we do that, lay onto the side of the body here, get the ball in, or find a spot, and then big breath in, pressure the ball, exhale, let the ball melt into the muscle there. So spend a little bit of time releasing that, trying to peel the muscle off the bone, so to speak, pretty nasty. And then from there, rolling around. We want to go from here around into the glute, finding some spots, let the leg rock in and out. We can cross over if we want some more pressure. Again, we'll go both sides on that one. And then the last area we're going to get with the ball is some areas around the spine. So into our low back, what we do is we go spinal column here, our hip, we'll just go up into this area. So it's just a quick one. Bring the knees rocked side to side. If we need to on this, what we can do is we can place our feet up on a box to get a bit more pressure on the ball. Again, if it's not too sore, we don't spend long here, but if you find a spot, big breath in, big breath out. From there, we're going to come up into our upper traps, so the muscle that attaches onto our neck from our shoulder. Grab the ball, place it under here, find an area, and then while we lift our arm up overhead, bring our hand back down to our hip here. We're just going to try and spend some time massaging in through that area. You can try both sides, left and right. And then from there, last one with the ball, just onto the chest. So the way we get this one, it's usually easier standing up. I'll try and demo it on the floor using a roller here. So if we can get the ball on top of the roller and then find the spot and then get that arm going through a bit of a overhead position, coming back down, pressing up, breathing. So that's it for the trigger ball. It's just a quick one pre-gym. If something feels terrible, spend a bit longer on it, try and make it feel a little better before we start moving.